How do you respond when someone makes you happy, my friends? On the night of 7th June 2000, I was in the bedroom, sitting all alone, super excited. The king size bed was beautifully decorated with red roses and white jasmine flowers. There were some plates full of sweets, dry nuts, fruits, the fragrance of flowers. Wow! Everything was perfectly set for my first night with my darling wife Nandini. I was eagerly waiting for Nandini. I belong to a middle class family. She, upper middle class family. I grew up in a single bedroom house. She, four-bedroom house. I was working in a private company. Her father was running a private company. But Nandini had trusted me, accepted me wholeheartedly. Friends, how you feel when someone accepts you as you are? Unconditional acceptance is a sign of love. When I was in the bedroom waiting for Nandini, feeling loads of happiness, suddenly a strange thought. Prasad, Nandini made you happy. How are you going to respond to that? When someone makes you happy, make them happier. My inner voice responded. Prasad, every girl has a dream to get married to a man who can comfort her, can give her a better life, just like what her parents did, or maybe even better. And Nandini too got married with some expectations, said my inner voice. At the same time, I heard the door open. Nandini entered, looked at me, smiled so innocently. That day, I decided to keep her smiling forever and make her much more happier. Friends, my first night became a life changing moment to me. Within a year, I quit my 9 to 5 job, started working 24 bar 7 as a self employed person. Within a couple of years, I was able to fulfill the expectations of Nandini and made her much more happier. This is how I responded when Nandini made me happy. On the night of October 3rd, 2005, Sri Sai Baba Nursing Home, Rajajinagar. I had another first night, but this time with my newly born baby girl Yashashwini. I was so happy. I took my baby. Tandana tandana tanane tanatana tandana tanane. My daughter smiled at me. Tandana tandana tanane tanatana tandana tanane. Tana tandana tanane tanatandana tandana tanane. I carefully kept my baby on Nandini's lap. I was so happy. Suddenly a strange thought. Prasad, your daughter made you happy. How do you respond to that? When someone makes you happy, make them happier. My inner voice responded, Prasad, you are a father now. Why can't you have your own house, a private space where your daughter can play and sing, shout and scream, cry and laugh, and scribble on the walls? Ask my inner voice. My friends, my first night with my daughter had brought a positive shift in my mind. Within a couple of years, my daughter had cut her birthday cake in our newly built home. I was able to make my daughter much more happier. This is how I responded when my daughter made me happy. On the night of 26th January 2015, I was in the hall The hall was filled with the fragrance of flowers. My father's body, lifeless body, had been kept on the floor. My relatives were discussing about last rituals and funeral rites. That was my first night without my father. An unexpected death. I was broken, not because I lost my father, but out of guilt. My father wanted my time, to which I failed to respond. After his retirement from his 35 years of government service, he wanted to speak, listen, spend his time with me. Whenever he asked me for my time, I said, Dad, today is not possible, I have some work. I did not respond to my father, who did everything to make me happy. My friends, when someone makes you happy, make them happier.